The formation of earthquakes and tsunamis are among the most infamous forms of natural disasters, yet scientists and other experts usually have a hard time to decipher when these two specific forms of disasters strike next, which makes the aftermath of these calamities all the more catastrophic, such as the 2004 earthquake and tsunami that ravaged many of the coastal areas in the Indian Ocean. One thing about tsunamis and earthquakes is that these two phenomena are highly related to one another. Some earthquakes that occur on shallow ocean seafloor are powerful enough to displace the positioning of the seafloor, which triggers the water to be forcefully displaced as well, which can cause a tsunami if the conditions are just right, just as how both an earthquake and tsunami struck in the 2004 earthquake and tsunami catastrophe that has tragically claimed the lives of 227,898 people, who are mainly residents of Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, and the Maldives. Before we discover how earthquakes and tsunamis form, first we need to understand what plate tectonics are. The Earth's crust is split into 8 major plates, such as the North American plate, Caribbean plate, Pacific plate, and the Juan de Fuca plate, just to name a few. These plates are known to shift around and interact with one another as a result of heat from radioactive processes that occur under these plates, which trigger tectonic movement. This process is what is known to have caused Pangaea to split up into 7 continents over the course of time. Earthquakes occur when plate tectonics clash with their edges but keep moving towards one another, when the stress overcomes the friction that is produced from the constant collisions of the two plates. An earthquake occurs that sends waves through the crust and causes a shaking sensation. Let's discuss how tsunamis occur. Tsunamis can occur as an effect of multiple causes, such as landslides, volcanic activity, some extreme forms of weather, and asteroids. But the most prominent cause of a tsunami is an earthquake that takes place on a rather shallow ocean or sea area where edges of 2 tectonic plates are colliding and releasing energy, similar to a normal earthquake on land. When an underwater earthquake occurs, however, the slab of rock transfers energy from the collisions to the water, which causes the water to be displaced and ripple violently away from the site of the collisions. The more violent the earthquake is, the more powerful the tsunami is. This is a general overview of how tsunamis and earthquakes form. These two phenomena are closely linked to one another and are extremely unpredictable, which causes the dangers of these natural calamities as mentioned above. Earthquakes and tsunamis can also occur on a lesser scale from other underlying reasons that are not necessarily from tectonic activity. For example, earthquakes can occur as a result of human activity such as tunnel construction and projects that include fracking the ground. This is how earthquakes and tsunamis form.